Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daryl and this is Future Proof. In this channel, I teach you how to invest into cryptocurrencies, how to save your buying power, and most importantly, how to be profitable. First off, guys, I want to warn you guys to be careful with anyone who comments in my comments with anything pretending to be me posting a WhatsApp numbers or link or Telegram. That is not me. I will never ask you to send me any cryptocurrencies whatsoever. Understand that the only way I can contact you or contact me is to my Discord and so on. So please be careful about that. Also, I want to tell you guys, I haven't been making videos in a few because the videos I've made, my last videos, were still accurate and were still consistent. The reason I'm making a video today is because I see some changes in the charts and I want my viewers to be aware of what I'm noticing, because that could potentially be an opportunity for you guys to make some gains. With that said, I am not your financial advisor, so please do your own research, please do your own analysis before you make any decisions, because you're only responsible for your own trades. All right, guys. In the past videos I've been making, you can see here I was very bearish with the def crossing and manipulation, and I was right. There was a lot of manipulation happening. There was a lot of bull traps happening, and if you're trying to trade these choppy movement, you could have lose a lot of money, which is why me and my Patreon, we've been on the sideline, mostly in stablecoin, waiting for the opportunity to get back in the market. And I believe that a short-term opportunity may be presenting itself. And in this video, I'm going to show you what I see in the charts and what makes me think that way now, and why such a change in tone and change in direction based off where the market is going. If you appreciate that I take my time to make this video, to bring this valuable information to you, you know what to do. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so you can be notified as soon as I post a video, because my videos may not be consistent, but if you have the bell notification on, you'll know exactly when I post something and you can watch it and actually save you some money in the process. All right, so there are a couple things that we need to look at on the charts, but overall market is down 3%. We can see we have some of the top coins right now that are up double digit. Okay, we have Titan Swap, not sure what that is. We have synthetics, love synthetics. I actually scooped up some synthetics 2 days ago, and I'm really happy about that. I filled my bag heavy on that. OMI is coming back, and that's because they have a Marvel partnership. If you were not aware, OMI is one of the only coins that I did not sell any of. I'm holding this one long term because I believe this is one of the coins that could literally go to the moon. I've made a video about OMI in the past. You can go watch it, and why I'm so bullish on OMI and what they're doing, because they're the only NFT project that is doing what they're doing. Okay, and overall, we have some solid projects. We have a lot of DeFi in the green, Aave as well. I'm going to do, at the end of this video, a little analysis on synthetics and Aave and some other DeFi projects that I believe are going to have some nice run. All right, so before I get on the Bitcoin charts and then I get on the Ethereum charts, I do need to show you guys something that is going on. You guys are aware that I've been telling you about the Ethereum EIP 15159 upgrade that is coming, and I have some information to share with you guys on that, because this is very important, because this upgrade, which is happening at the end of this month, is, I believe, going to be potentially a bullish catalyst for Ethereum. Okay, and the reason I'm saying this is because this is going to make Ethereum deflationary, meaning that Ethereum, every transaction that occurs on Ethereum is also going to burn Ethereum. And on the beta, you can already see that basically 89,000 Ether is being burned. Okay, so think about that. If this is happening in beta right now, when this is in full effect, this is actually going to be taking Ethereum out of the market, making it deflationary, which in return would cause the price of Ethereum to skyrocket. With that said, Ethereum is definitely a coin that everyone should be having in their radar to start accumulating and holding for the long term. think about all the DeFi that's happening on Ethereum. Think about all the NFT transfer sales that's happening on Ethereum. Guys, Ethereum is the future of the internet, hands down. Okay, there's going to be competition. I love the competition as well. I'm wearing Polkadot t-shirt because I also bought some Polkadot yesterday. But regardless, Ethereum has set the foundation for decentralized applications. So this is something to keep in mind, and this is something to understand very well. And as we're looking at the chart of Ethereum right now, I do want to update you guys on some things that I see have happened in the Ethereum chart. One, we were in this downtrend, and we actually broke out of this downtrend here, which is very good. And we started a small uptrend. I had this box here thinking that knowing that we were going to get rejected, which I shared with my Patreon. So we weren't FOMOing in, but a couple of things has changed. Okay. One, Ethereum is making higher lows. That's one thing to notice. And second, we actually broke over this 200 EMA on the 4-hour, which is this blue line. And we didn't fall back all the way right away. We're actually holding this. We also peaked a little over this trend line, which is a trend line that we need to get so Ethereum over for Ethereum to be bullish again. What I think is happening right here is that I believe that Ethereum is actually going to gain some strength and break through this. If Ethereum breaks through this, it's potential that Ethereum is going to accelerate very quickly to its next level of resistance, being at $3,386. If we fail to break this and we go back down, I would be looking at buying Ethereum at $1,600. Okay. Understand, trading is not predicting. It's literally trying to have the best scenarios and also making the best decision, but also protecting yourself from either direction. I highly recommend anyone trading the market at this moment after every trade to set up a stop loss in place. So what I would do, right, is if you would to accumulate Ethereum at these levels, make sure you set a stop loss under to basically at 2150 ish, because if we break lower, you know that we're gonna tend to go lower. And another way you can do this is to just do a trend line like this and understand that if we break this trend line, because we've been making these higher lows, if we break this trend line, there's more downside to go. And you can have your stop loss placed right here, about 2158 or 60, and protect yourself from downside. But at the same time, you may lose a small amount of money, but if this tends to go up, you just made some profit. So you guys have to be smarter about the way you're trading, okay? And not just throw your money in something and not have some measures in place to protect yourself in case you're wrong, and in case I'm wrong, and in case it goes the opposite direction. All right. So this is my view on Ethereum. I'm really bullish on Ethereum, and I'm slowly accumulating more Ethereum. Ethereum has been playing out exactly as I've been saying. We did see this long downtrend. We actually went below 2000, which was a golden opportunity to scoop up some more Ethereum, and there's potential that we still go lower. All right. But with this EIP 1559 upgrade and all this happening, I do think that Ethereum has potentially some upside to come. So I don't want you guys to miss out on this, which is why I'm sharing it right now. All right, Bitcoin. Let's talk Bitcoin. Guys, there's a lot to talk about here because there's a lot that's been going on here. This Bitcoin chart has a lot of history in it right now, okay? And I want you guys to be very understanding of the situation that we're currently in. One thing that I want to tell you guys is that obviously we're still in the bearish trend, but the price of Bitcoin has actually been showing a lot of support. We did wick below 30,000 again over here, but look what's happening here. We're having higher lows and we're bouncing from these. I had this trend line basically that was going since we broke that 15, I would say 10,000 ish. And look how when we came here, literally bouncing off that line right here. This very round bottom here is a good sign in my opinion. The thing is, I was waiting to see if we break over 36, right? Which we literally came and got rejected by this 200 EMA, this blue line. In this box here, I'm watching very closely because not because we got rejected means that the bullish trend is invalidated. What I'm saying is we got rejected, but we still got very strong support and we're still able to make a higher low here, okay? And the trend is reversing. So I think that there's going to be a push in the price of Bitcoin. But you must be asking, Future, you were talking about a death cross, right? You're talking about a death cross. What happened to the death cross? Is it not going to play out? I believe that the death cross is still in play, and I'm going to show you guys why. We had the death cross here. The death cross is a lagging indicator. It could happen, and it takes time for it to fully get into effect. What I want to do here is I want to go back. I want to go back over here when we had previous death cross and show you guys something. Right here, we had this death cross, right? The price was already low, but then we had a pump on Bitcoin of about, we had a pump on Bitcoin of about 50% here, all right? And before we kept going lower. This is what I think we're about to see. Again, we had the death cross, we're about to see a major bull trap, but that doesn't mean that we can't take advantage of that, okay? Doesn't mean we can't take advantage of that because just this small movement from Bitcoin may cause a lot of altcoins to explode in that short period and then retrace very quickly. So this is what I want to share with you guys. And then the other death cross we had here, you can see we had the death cross, but we had a huge pump before we went back down, okay? And similar here, we were gonna have the death cross, we had a pump, but we went back down. What I want to show you guys is the potential that we have another pump, okay, that's gonna bring us all the way to maybe this red line right here, and before we get rejected back. And that area is also an area that we've had a lot of difficulties in, which is that 40,000. And I'm also hoping for 50,000 to be a major area of resistance as well. But what I'm seeing in the short term, okay, what I'm seeing in the short term is that the price of Bitcoin has been going sideways for over a month now. And that shows you in the 4 hour, people are still throwing out that this is a Wyckoff accumulation. I don't believe in this Wyckoff accumulation scenario because the Wyckoff accumulation usually takes 3 months. So you cannot just put that into the short-term view like that. And people are always going to find like a bullish scenario. If you're looking for a bullish scenario, you're going to find a bullish scenario. I'm very neutral, okay? This is why I don't miss out when there is a bullish scenario. And I also, I don't lose when there's a bearish scenario. I protect myself from downsides. And by doing, how do you do that? You set stop losses, okay? The key to being successful in trading and being profitable is to just learn from your mistakes. If you're trading and not setting any stop losses, then you're blindly just throwing your money in coins, okay? These are very volatile coins and they're very volatile investments. So you really need to understand, do your research before investing, and then also protecting yourself in case you're wrong, okay? Which is what I do. I don't predict the future. I just use what I can, and I try to make the right decisions. And if I'm wrong, I protect myself by setting up stop losses, okay? Right now, in my view, is that if we get this blue line breaking over this red line now, on the 4 hour, this is going to turn into a golden cross, and which is very bullish, which I believe can give us the strength to have that short-term pump. And another thing that I want to share with you guys, which I told you guys we're going to talk about, is some of the altcoins that tends to move before the rest of the market. And some of these altcoins are synthetics, okay? Synthetics, I'm a very big fan of synthetics. These green box were buy orders that I had set for my Patreon. And as long as we're accumulating right now, we're in profit. And right now you can see this huge pump from synthetics, right? What you're seeing, this curve right here, is when this actually breaks over, this is going to come from being a death cross to now being a golden cross. So this is going to be very bullish for synthetics, and I'm a strong believer in DeFi as well. And we can see something similar happening with Aave. Okay, these projects right now are showing some strong momentum, very strong momentum. So that actually has been questioning if we're going lower for these coins. Aave has a lot of bullish things coming out for it, and you can see for Aave we actually clean break over the 200 EMA. Okay, clean break over, and I think this thing is going to pick up some momentum. You can see the volume picking up as well. Another coin that I would advise to watch, not financial advice, but I'm watching this because I'm accumulating, is INJ. These are three very similar projects. INJ, Synthetics, and Aave. They just do slightly different things, but Injective and Synthetics are extremely similar. And right now we have a sort of a cup and handle pattern, which tends to break to the upside. The only level of resistance is this 200 EMA, but if the same thing happens with Aave, we break over that, I think that there's a lot of upside. Don't forget, this thing was trading at $24. Now you get to scoop it up at $7. So I'm telling you guys to scoop these, but understand, if you're going to scoop this and you're buying now, you need to just do a trend line like this, right? You do a trend line like this, and you set up stop losses around like $6.60, just in case if it goes the wrong direction. You protect yourself. You might take some loss, but the key in trading is minimizing losses. Losses are a part of trading. It's how you minimize these losses that matters. All right. So this is just my view. Okay. I still believe that Bitcoin in the may have potentially more downside to it. But what I did want to share with you guys is there are a couple catalysts in play right now with Ethereum. And if Ethereum starts leading the market, this is going to change some other things. Another thing to also look at is basically the others chart that I've always shared with you guys on this channel. Not everyone looks at this, but this is the dominance of all other cryptocurrencies. This was an all-time high against Bitcoin. So this is an all-time high that we had in 2017, right? And it was hard for us to break this level at first, but look how we came and we retested that. And look at the 200 EMA here, literally on the daily, showing us support. This is actually really, really good for altcoins overall. And we're potentially going to get a bounce from that. And if we get that bounce, you'll see some of your altcoins start moving. And understand, I've always shared this with you guys that we've been in this triangle for over 2-3 years, and we finally broke out of it. I don't think this is it. Okay, I don't think this little pump is what we were waiting for. I think we had that correction and the dominance, and now we're gonna have a bounce. I also want to show you guys on the Bitcoin dominance is that we are also, when you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, we're actually going back down for the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, we had a double top over here. We're getting rejected. In my view, I've never changed anything here. And my view is that if I put this on the weekly, you can see that we're going to go back down and start bouncing off when we get to this level over here. And the Bitcoin dominance is no longer rising. So we could be seeing a little mini altcoin season once again. So this is why I wanted to share this with you guys. This is not financial advice. I just wanted to share my view. I please highly recommend you guys do your own research and understand. It's usually when people give up on this market and they just give up, they miss out on the biggest gains. Don't do that. Don't let that be you. Just be focused and pay attention. All right. This is all that I got for you guys today. If you appreciate it, I take my time to make this video. You know what to do. Click the like button. Drop a comment below. Let me know you like what I'm saying. If you don't, just drop a comment below and let me know what coins you're looking at, what coins you're looking to accumulate. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe. And most importantly, future proof.